Hey guys, I apologize if there's noise in the background from my kids. Hopefully they'll be kind of quiet while I do this. This is the online phase 2, which is March 31st through April 9th. It's the second round of work, is what that means. This is the online guide that you guys are going to see posted on Google Classroom and that you are going to have on the school website. And if your parents need me to email it to them, just let me know. But it has daily instructions for ELA, math, social studies, and science. I know if we're going to do this fully online, you might have some questions, so please call me or email me anytime and I'll be glad to help. I have assigned some things from Storyworks. Now you guys are used to the Storyworks magazines in class. We are going to do this with the website, so I'm going to post this video just to hope that you can read the directions and watch this video, and it'll make it a little more clear. So I'm going to click on Storyworks. That link should take you right to it. It's storyworks.scholastic.com, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. When you get here, you're going to click Log In. And then, of course, you guys are students. So click I'm a student. And the instructions, these are just outlined on that, the online daily guide for you. So I have word for word what you need to do. When you get here, it's going to ask for a password. The password is on that sheet. It is fast code. Where did I click? I clicked something wrong. Okay, there it is. It's back. So fast code, and my internet is being slow today. So fast code 6 is the password, and that's what you're going to put in. That's how you're going to sign in. Click sign in. Like I said, my internet is not being very cooperative today, so I'm sorry. You have to wait a second. The password is also on the online daily plan that you're going to see on Google Classroom. So when you get logged in, you're going to see all the different issues. So this is you as a student view. So this is exactly what you'll see. You'll see some that we've already read. We read the coal mine story. We read the invader story. So you are going to make sure that you highlight the March-April issue. If you click on the issue, then underneath it, the stories are going to change based on that issue. So we're going to be dealing with the March-April issue. So find that and highlight that. And when you click on the March-April issue, the stories open up. So we did not read There Were Giants. And that's what's going to be the fiction article or fiction story that you're going to work with. So you're going to click on There Were Giants. I can't do the mouse with my left hand. Even though I'm left-handed, that's weird, isn't it? So here, I'm going to click on that, and hopefully it's going to come up. And you can read it. You can also listen to it. It reads it to you. You guys, we've done this before, so you've seen it before. So this is the article, There Were Giants. It's a fiction story. It says, Marie has to spend a dreary winter with her grandfather. Is there any point to it? So this is what you're going to read, and you're going to do an assignment with it for every day for the next couple of days after March 31st. So you can click text-to-speech, and it's going to read it to you. You can read it to yourself. Make sure you read the up close. We know the theme is the author's message. What do you think the author's trying to teach us, or lesson we're trying to learn as you read it? If you want to hear it by a different voice than the text-to-speech person, that's just like a computer voice. If you want to hear it by a Storyworks writer, then you can click here. It's going to bring up another box. So you're going to have to. It's going to go to. So then you can click Story Read Aloud, and it gives the lexile there. So it's just a 5th grade level lexile. Once you click it, you got to go back to the article.
Hi, Storyworks readers.
So
this is Rebecca Leon, the education editor at Storyworks.
Go back up.
And I'm very happy to read you this exciting fiction story today.
And
There Were Giants.
now you can just follow
Marie
along.
has to spend a dreary winter with her
That's the
grandfather.
title.
Is there any point to it? By Roland Smith. There were giants in those days, Gramps begins.
And there's a little bar at the bottom that you can click pause if you don't know if you need to take a break or if you have to stop for a second. I like the Storyworks writer listening to her voice or his voice, the writer better. The computer voice is kind of choppy and it's a little faster, but you can change the speed, so that's an option. So you read the story. If you want to see it in magazine view or presentation view, click on presentation view. And it will show up just like the magazine. So when you're taking the quiz, it may ask you about a specific page number or like the sidebar or something. You know how these Scholastic quizzes work. then you're going to have to go to the presentation view because you don't know what page it's on in the story like we were just looking at. This is just like the story in paragraph form like you were reading an article on any website. But if it asks you about a specific page in the quiz, then you're going to have to go to presentation view, and it's going to look like you have the magazine at home. There we go. So again, it's slow, I'm sorry. But you can zoom in on it, so you can zoom in and see the writing better. You can change the page, so if you go over here to the arrow, you can go to the next page. And you guys, I'm sure, will learn how to navigate this really quick. I just pretty much wanted to show you how to log in. If for some reason the Scholastic website isn't working, or you need some help, just give me a call or email me. So make sure you read the bubbles on the side when you pull it up like this to view it. You know, guys, I like that. That's some good stuff. It's just like what I would be talking about. It talks about our figurative language, the setting. So this is a good story for you to read. It'll review all of our literary devices and things that we've talked about with fiction stories. So say I've read the article. I'm done with it. I'm going to go to Google Classroom now. Let me find my Google Classroom link. And again, my Google Classroom is going to look different than yours. Maybe. Not too much, I'm sure. But I don't see it as a student. I can look at Liam since he is a student, but I don't see it as a student right now. I apologize for the delay. I thought I already had it pulled up, but I must have closed out that link. It would help me out if my internet would be faster today. I don't know what's going on. I think it might be my dining room, and my dining room is always a little slower. That's where I'm trying to be a teacher from these days. So if I click on Google Classroom, there's going to be a whole section of assignments under classwork sometime today. And it's going to say Scholastic Storyworks, There Were Giants. So that's going to be the title of the classwork. You probably have already seen me post things in it because this is not happening until next week. But I went ahead and started posting things so I'd be ready and you'd be ready. So you click on Scholastic Storyworks, There Were Giants, and there's different assignments. So the first day I think is the vocabulary sheet. The second day is a finding the theme, and then the last day you're going to do the quiz. This is for an April 9th assignment where you get to choose your own article out of the Storyworks. So it's not with There Were Giants, but I still put it under the Scholastic Storyworks. So that's a summary activity you're going to do later on April 9th. You get to choose your own article. So if I click on this, I can click on the assignment. It's like I said, yours is going to look different than mine here. But it's just going to be like a Google form that you pull up. And you can complete the assignment and turn it in on Google Classroom. So it has the magazine here, and then go down, and it's going to have questions for you to do, and it tells you directions, and you can just answer it, and when you're done, click Submit. So you probably want to keep the Scholastic Storyworks article open on the other page. Like I want to be able to go back and forth. So I'm going to have a tab up here at the top where I can go to There Were Giants, and then I can go back to my Google Classroom assignment. I always have like 100 tabs open, which is probably not the best thing to stay organized. But if you are not like me and you don't have all those tabs open, you can just go back and forth easily to There Were Giants, the story, and the Google Classroom assignment. If you have questions, guys, please ask me. I'm glad to help you anytime. I hope this is more interesting than your Ready Reading book. It'll give you just kind of a little bit something different to do. But I will see you guys. It's Thursday, so I will see you on Zoom at 1 o'clock. Bye, guys.